in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Dyer. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Parker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides the back and leaves it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He makes the grab. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the second level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Going for the marker on the ground. Smashes ahead. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison. Madison.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Arkansas State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Summers. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the option. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make some...
Turning it on! Bulldozes his way through. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Dukes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. Finds his tight end. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Parker. On his feet at the 40. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Dukes.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
14, Arkansas State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, James Madison. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Yeah, and the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on its way. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. It's now 4th and goal. Number 13 on the field.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
James Madison, 21, Arkansas State, 0.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. They're trailing by just 2 to Western Kentucky. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Using the quick game. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going to try to get it in. There he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job.
It's a running room. Touchdown, Dukes. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an out.
And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 seconds.
Finds a spot in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oh, they're after him! And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Touchdown, James Madison. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
That's a great sign for this offense, man. Everything's been difficult so far. You've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Prince. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards. And
a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
there's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Dukes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, What great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Arkansas State, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They're going back to the ground. Runs through a tackle. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Summers. At the 20, he's got space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Looking down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the 1st down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Hooks. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Off play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for the end zone. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. And the Red Wolves just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Summers. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Hard running there. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. And some room to work. There he goes. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Give to the single back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period of the 2nd half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO fire complete to the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in, it's Prince. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
42, Arkansas State.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Klein. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end of the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That's reeled in. It's Courtney. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Motion from the wideout. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go with a direct snap. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooks. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sure hands. It's Hooks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Klein. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Prince. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll immediately call timeout. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Right on the money. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Klein. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Motion from the wide receiver. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Got the first down. Looking for more. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, James Madison. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Klein. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hines. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Caught near the sticks. It's Prince. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short.